Hello and welcome back to the Secrets to Alignment podcast with your host, Savannah Schaefer. I am so thankful that you are here. I'm so happy that you decided to click play on this episode. This is for the girlies who are curious about UGC. This is my fourth business through social media that I have built at this point, and I want to give you guys all the information about it because this is actually changing my life, and it's now changing so many of my clients' lives because they've decided to start diving into it as well. And if you are looking for more freedom, you're looking for more creativity in your life, you're looking for more abundance and stability, social media, UGC could be an untapped industry for you that could absolutely unlock so much abundance. For reference, out of the last 6 months that I've been doing UGC, I've been doing it for years, but I'm going to just give you a brief synopsis of the last 6 months. The last 6 months, things have really taken off for me. Just to run it back, I began doing UGC back in 2023 when I had my first daughter. And when I started getting into it, I really enjoyed it a ton, but then I really wanted to prioritize the business that I was currently building at that time. So I kind of put it on the back burner. I wasn't really doing it. And then once 2025 rolled around, we decided we were going to be buying our first home together, my husband and I. And when that happened, I was like, you know what? I want to open myself up to more abundance. I want to start attracting more. I want to contribute so much to our family. That's extremely important to me. I want to be somebody who is able to contribute to building our first pool and actually giving a lot towards the mortgage and just being more supportive in so many different ways, buying trips for us, taking us different places. I want to be that person that also provides in the same way that my man does. Personally, that's what makes myself really, really happy and fulfilled. I like contributing a lot. I like taking care of my family. I like taking care of my family members. I like grabbing lunch with my little sister because I can grab lunch with her and like taking care of whatever that I feel like I can at the moment. So it's very important for me to be sharing this with you guys because it's made such a huge difference in my life. And I've closed $25,000 in UGC over just the last 6 months that I've kind of jumped back into UGC. And I feel like I've finally figured out what works. And I want to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown so you have a little bit more information on it. I know there's so much on the internet about UGC. It's starting to really pop off, and technically anyone can do it, but it is going to work for the people who stay consistent and actually put their all into it. So what is UGC? UGC stands for user generated content. So when you are scrolling through Instagram or you're scrolling through TikTok, you might see an ad that doesn't really look like an ad. You're seeing maybe someone using a new deodorant and they're talking about how much they love this deodorant, and then they're saying like click below and you can get it too. That could be a UGC ad. Or you're seeing someone talk about like their shoes and then they say click below and you can get some too. That could be a UGC ad as well. So it's user-generated content because we are the people who are actually creating the content. Creators are creating the content rather than them going to a studio and paying a studio to like rent out the studio, paying actors, paying a whole production team and all these things. They would rather pay creators that they don't have to do any of that stuff and they can just have a lot of creativity, and it really is like just incredible. It's so fun. I love it so much. They do give you a lot of direction, which is super nice. The hardest part is usually like where to find the brands and creating your portfolio and what to post on your portfolio and things like that. And that's where I come in and to give you a ton of direction. So basically, once you create the videos for the brands are actually posting it on their social media or they're running ads with the content. So it does not matter how many followers you have. It does not matter what knowledge you really have in the specific industry. Typically, sometimes they'll look for experts, but a lot of times it's just like regular people who can speak to a camera. And yeah, it doesn't really matter what your following looks like. You're not posting it on your own social media. You are giving it to the brands, and the brands are editing the content sometimes they ask you to edit it, but a lot of times they're just asking for raw clips, and you can just basically talk to the camera, or you can take B-roll or like videos of things that you're doing throughout your day, and then they will actually take the content, edit it together for you, and then create an ad for their own social media. So that gives you a little bit more of like an overview of what UGC actually is. It is so fun. You have a blast doing it. It's also extremely lucrative. I just now signed my highest brand deal at $950 for one video, and it was about electrolytes. I'm somebody who always over delivers, and I gave them like 8 videos to work with. So I'm like, here, just take everything that I filmed throughout that day and you guys can do whatever you want with it, because I really love being that person for these brands that they like will want to come back to, and they'll want to be like, oh my gosh, that girl, she gave us so much bang for our buck. Like, I want to work with her, because that's really important to me. And honestly, I'm sitting there and I'm just filming videos about like electrolytes. I'm having such a fun time that I'm like, I can just sit here and just record a couple more. Like, it's fun for me, so I don't really mind it. That collaboration specifically, that again, it was my highest paid collaboration, $950 for one video. That includes 3 months of usage rights, which I'll get into. And then it also includes the video that I produced and then edited for them. So this company did want me to edit it. They also asked for all the raw footage as well. So I created that content for them. I just now sent it over to them. I'm waiting to hear back. They'll give me revisions or they won't. They'll say it's great. Thank you so much. And I pray and cross my fingers for an upcoming collaboration with that brand once again. I also just now signed another collaboration for 3 videos for $1,200. That's closer, I would say, to what we're typically making per video. Per video, you typically are making around, I would say where I'm at personally now, being in this for quite some time, it's like 200 to 350 is usually the range that I'm around, but I recently have raised my rates because of how much demand that I've had. And also I've hired a team and I'm getting more support, and I'm just ready to go to the next level with this. And I'm ready to be making way more, because I know a lot of people who are making 4 figures from one video, which is so incredible. And I just think that the world of social media, it's very uncapped. There is so much money to be made out there. It blows my freaking mind what they're willing to pay for these videos. I am so beyond grateful that I decided to jump into this field years and years and years ago. And I feel like everything that I've done up until this point, I've been in social media for 8 years. I've been doing social media sales literally since I was 17 and a half. So for the longest time, I've been in this world. So it came very naturally to me, but it is something that you can learn. And I think that that's why I really want to be supporting people with this, and like why I'm even making this video, is because you can learn these skills. Like, they're just skills to learn. And that is like really, really cool. There's so much here to gain. There's so much here to give to others. And I just love that part about it. It's really uncapped and you can do so much with it. So when I first learned about this, I just started researching on TikTok, and that was my first place of gaining all of my knowledge. And I just kind of started throwing things at the wall. Like, I was just taking whatever these videos said and just started implementing them and just trying them and just seeing whatever worked. And now that I've been in it for a couple years, I see what does work, what doesn't, what's worth my time and what's not worth my time. And I think that that's super important. You learn that as you go. And as you are continuing to like build your portfolio and you're putting your rates on there, and there's so many different like intricacies, there's a lot that you can find online for free. And like I said, that's exactly where I started. I was somebody who was just like, you know what, I need to figure this out. I'm just going to do it. I also didn't know anyone who was doing it. I didn't know one person that was doing UGC. So I was really just kind of figuring it out on my own and like watching strangers on the internet. If you are listening to this right now and you're like, hey, I want to learn about this, I'm interested in this, I would like to do this for myself, please reach out to me. I would do 2 calls with you and I could break down every single thing that you need to know. We will create your portfolio. I'll audit your portfolio. I'll help you edit everything. I will also go through and give you ideas for content if you need them, so that you can start taking action and creating that content. I'll give you direct contacts to the people who I have worked with. I will give you literally every single thing that you need to know so that you can get started. I'll tell you exactly where to find all the brands and how to get in contact with the right people who are actually going to be giving you brand deals. I'll break down agencies, all of the kind of terms of like usage rights and B-rolls and raw footage and just all of the things that are kind of thrown around in this industry. I will literally break down every single thing word by word so that there's no part of you that is confused and you know exactly how to hit the ground running. We'll do 2 calls. It's $600 for those 2 calls, and I'll give you a breakdown of everything that you need to know. And you can book with me utilizing the link below. Honestly, this has been so supportive for myself, for our family, for our future family that we're continuing to build. And I'm just finally in a place where I feel so supported. And I also have my business that I run alongside this, where I do mindset coaching. And so what's cool is that doing UGC, it allows me to have something that fuels that business as well. And it's not so much pressure on this specific business working out in this specific way. And I'm just able to show up more in joy, more in passion, because I know what it is like to struggle financially. Trust me, I understand. Like, I've had my bank account be negative before, several times before. I've been in places where you never really would imagine that I've been, but I promise you I have, and it's been such a struggle, and I hate that. And so that's when I really decided, like, I am going to do whatever it takes to create financial abundance on my own. I'm going to learn the skills, I'm going to figure this shit out, and I'm going to take hella action because I want to create a life that I love. I don't want to create a life where I'm trying to pinch every single penny, where I'm trying to save every single dime, because you can save until you're broke and homeless, or you can just make money until you're living your absolute dream life. And that's really where we're at right now. And I'm just so freaking thankful. I debated talking about this on social media for a really, really long time, but it has just done so much for us that I truly do want to support more people with it. And if you're interested in learning, I am here for you. I've got you. All you have to do is click the link down below. You can book 2 calls with me. I'll break down every single thing that you need to know. We can make it work for both of our schedules. We'll chat about all of the things that are important, all the things that don't really matter. We'll just make sure that you are completely set up and that you feel confident going into this new era of social media, content creation, all of the things. If there's specific things that you want to deep dive into, like how to actually create the videos or whatever that it might be, I am here for that as well. I'm always here for you guys. You guys know that. And if UGC is something that you're interested in, absolutely go start researching it. Go look into it. It's something that's really, really helped me. And if you want to learn directly from me, I am always here for you. Okay. I hope this gave you a good breakdown of what exactly UGC is and what it can do for you. If you have any questions, always send me a message. I've got your back all the time. You can message me on Instagram or just comment down below this video, and I've got you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.